Hello, friends, and my dear students. Hope we are doing fine. And till last video, or in the last video, we discussed the like operator, where we discussed two different wildcards like percent and underscore. In this video, I'm going to tell you about order by clause. So, what is order by clause? Basically, the order by clause or order by keyword is used to produce the rows of the table in ascending or descending order. Means if you want to sort your content of your table, then you can use order by clause or order by keyword. But one thing you must note that if you apply order by clause, these records or the records of the table are virtually sorted, not physically sorted. Means the table content will not be sorted, but it will produce the sorted output. So you can say the records of the table are virtually sorted and you can see them. You can see them, you can use them, but uh, records in the table remain as it is. So what is the syntax of sorting the table? Is select attribute 1, attribute 2, or all the records. Means if you want to put asterisk sign, means all the columns from table name order by column 1, column 2, ascending or descending order. And one thing more, that if you want to use this order by clause without where, means without any condition, it can sort all the records because where condition is not there. But if you want to select the records and for the particular condition or the condition you want to apply, that filtered records can also be sorted using order by clause. So how to use order by clause and how to apply where condition, and after where you can apply order by clause. So this is also possible. So I'm going to tell you how to sort the function that, but before it, I will like to discuss some aggregate functions. What are aggregate functions? It's a very simple functions. These aggregate function in an aggregate function in SQL performs a calculation on multiple values and returns a single value. Means if you want to calculate the sum of the particular column in the table, you can apply sum. If you want to calculate the average on the particular column in the table, you can apply average, minimum, maximum, and count. These five functions are known as aggregate functions. So how to use them? So how to use sum? It sums up all the numeric values except null values. Means if there is any column which has numerical values or numbers, and in between in the column, if the column or any particular row has null value and that particular column, this will not be included in sum. So it will discard, the sum function will discard null value. So this is the statement sum all distinct, all and distinct and expression. Sum all the rows of particular column. Distinct means different rows. Means if there are some duplicate rows or duplicate values, that value will not be summed up because distinct is there. And then the column name. Suppose sum distinct salary. So all the different or unique values will be summed up. So we'll do in practical also. The second statement is a function, aggregate function is AVG, that is average. It is just like sum function, but what happens in average, all the records of the particular column, all the values in the particular column of all the records, if condition is not there, will be summed up, and the sum will be divided by number of rows or number of records summed up. So this way you can calculate the average. Again, here there are some parameters, like if you want to average all the rows or all the records, you can apply all or without because uh, the things which are written in parentheses are optional except expression. So means if you want to apply all, means all the records. If you want to apply distinct, means only the different values of the column of the table will be summed up, and number of records which are summed up will divide the sum and it will give you the average. Expression means column name. Then another aggregate function is min, means in the column, if you want to find out the minimum value of any particular column in the table, you can apply minimum. The same format is applied here, means minimum from all the records of the particular column. Distinct means different values, means not duplicated. Duplicated are excluded. And then expression. For example, min age means if there is a column age and there are so many values of ages, and if you apply like min distinct age, only unique values, among the unique values the minimum value is selected or comes as an output. Okay. Likewise, max will also be used. Like min function gives you the minimum and max function will give you the maximum of the column value. Okay. And the next is count. This is very important. It returns the total records from the database table. So means if your table is having say 15 records, when you apply count asterisk along with the select count asterisk from table, it will give you number of records in the table, and if you apply any condition using where clause, then all the records satisfying the given condition will be counted. So to work on this, we will go to our MySQL, and there we will practice and see the practical how to apply these commands in MySQL. So let's move to MySQL. So here, this is your MySQL, and I want to show you how to apply these aggregate functions. And before that, we want to see how order by clause works. So use info 12th, this was the database, show tables, and here I'm going to take employee, select asterisk from employee, so it gives you this data, and over here I'm going to apply order by clause or order by keyword. What happens in this case if I select all the records of the table, select asterisk from employee, all the records for employees should be sorted on, so order by, see, there's no where clause included here. Select asterisk from employee order by, so on which field you want to sort the records. What I'm going to do here, I want to segregate male and female here. So I am taking gender, order by gender, and this time I can use ascending or descending order, but by default ascending is taken onto account. So over here I'll just press semicolon and press enter. Select as from employee. Order by gender. See here, all female candidates are in upper side of the table, and all the male candidates are in appear in lower side of the table. So this way my table is sorted on gender. And if you want to sort this table on admission number or employee name, you can apply. How? Select asterisk from employee order by EMP name, and here you will see all the records are sorted in ascending order, means Indra, then Naren, Nitin, and Preeti, Ravi, and so on. And if you want to produce this list in descending order, this is very simple. You just have to put here DESC. That's all. So this way the records of the table are produced in descending order of the name. So see here, as order changes, all the records are changed in the corresponding manner, but these records are not physically changed and stored in the table. Just have a look on this table, select asterisk from employee. So you'll see the records are as it is, as they were saved at the time of input. You see here. So records are not changed, means order by clause will not change the physical table. It will produce the records in sorted order, but will not change the physical order of the records. So this way we can apply order by. And if you want to include where clause, you can include like select all the records from employee where designation is equal to clerk. And I hope you understand the concept what I am going to do here. I am going to sort all those records where designation is clerk and order by, say, basic. That's it. So see here, there is only one clerk, so only one record is selected, but this is in sorted order. What I am going to do here, I am taking another designation like accountant. Again, there is only one. Okay, no issue. I'll take numeric value where basic is less than equals to 50,000 and order by, this time I'm taking order by EMP name. EMP. Okay. So see here, EMP name records are in ascending order. And if you want to produce this in descending order, simply put DESC and press like this. So this is in descending order. For ascending order, you can use ASC. ASC. So this is for ascending. So ascending or descending, you can use these two attributes. But for descending, this is must to apply DESC. Now I'm going to display or work on the aggregate functions. So first is sum. So I want to calculate the basic of all the female candidates. So select sum basic. I'm going to give a new name here. Say total. Rename from employee where gender is equal to male, semicolon. So see here, this is rename total. I can omit total also. If I do not use this rename word, I can use. This time it will give you basic only. So sum basic. So it depends what do you want to do. So sum this way works. So how many records are summed up? All male. And how many male? I'm using count. Select count gender from employee where gender is equal to am. So total number of people or male candidates are 5. I can rename it number of employee. See, there should be only one word. You cannot use gap here. Number of employee 5. So this way I can use count. If I use like count this way, select count asterisk from employee, it gives total number of records. So total number of records are 10 here. So sum is done, count is done. Now average. Average basic from employee where gender is equal to capital F or gender is equal to small f. So this time it gives average basic. Okay, so number of records which are summed up, and the sum is divided by number of record. This way it gives the average. And how to use minimum? Say minimum basic of female candidate. So minimum basic is 9,000 in entire column because it gives the minimum. And the next is the max and maximum basic of the employee, female employee. I have to apply max. So maximum is 90,000. And if I apply and I omit or remove where condition, in this case from entire table 95,000 is the biggest basic number. So this way we can use the aggregate functions and we can apply on table. Hope you understand how to sort the records of the table, how to apply aggregate functions, sum, average, min, max, and count. And moreover, I wanted to tell you that these functions, aggregate functions, can also be applied in group by function or group by operator, which we'll discuss in our next video. So hope you understand everything which I have told you today. And if you have any problem, kindly mention in comment and share the video with your friends. And if you have not subscribed my channel yet, kindly subscribe so that, and also press the bell icon so that you'll get notification then and there when any video is uploaded. Thank you.